Nigerian stand-up comic Alibaba is one of the top comedians in his country.
Now, Chidi Imo was so popular that they used to brag about Chidi Imo. And so, when Chidi Imo wanted to run, you will hear, "Ladies and gentlemen, in lane 6 is Chidi Imo of the world. Chidi Imo of the world has a record time of 10.5. Chidi Imo of the world." Now everyone is taking the positions. On your marks, set, go. There they go. Chidi Imo is taking his time. Now he's blasted into first place. You know, he's on the 6th outer lane and he's moving fast. Chidi Imo of the world. Then they beat him to second position. Chidi Imo of Africa there. He's running in lane 6. Chidi Imo of Africa, then they beat him to third position. Chidi Imo of West Africa, he's running. He's now in the 3rd place. Then they beat him to 4th place. That's Chidi Imo of Nigeria.
But he admits starting out was not so easy.
It was an uphill task. I was doing a lot of free events, a lot.
In the beginning, Alibaba was finding it hard to get his name out there. Living in Lagos, he came up with the plan to boost his profile.
I needed to do an ad. So I was advertising in newspapers, but it was not so effective. So I took billboards. And I needed people to know me, so I took 3 billboards. I needed people to see that I wasn't just a comedian. I was a service provider. I provided humor. And so I did an advert and I said, being funny is serious business. And I put my pager numbers. People now saw that for this guy to take a billboard, then it meant that he was serious. So I printed cards. And so for every event that I went to, I'll drop the cards. I made stickers, car stickers, stock on cars. I made flyers, and I put the flyers. I'll go to the newspaper vendors and put the flyers in between the newspapers.
Alibaba's plan paid off, and it didn't take long for him to gain popularity.
We're riding to MVP, where the comedians are meeting. We have different kinds of comedians in Nigeria. We have the spontaneous one, we have the ones that do historical jokes, we have the ones that do cultural jokes, we have the ones that do slapstick, and there's some that do a blend of all of them.
Many of us build houses, many of us driving cars, many of us.
The comedy industry in Nigeria is bubbling. It's very creative. The guys are hardworking. They work every day, day in, day out. There's some of them that do about like 4 or 5 shows in a week.
When I have an event, preparing, over the years, preparing has become like second nature. As we're sitting here, somebody calls me and says there's an event, I will go there and knock it out like I had planned it 4 years ago. Because it's now inborn. You know, I've done it so much that I can wake up from the bed and hold a microphone and perform my stuff. I can do stand-up comedy. The only thing that holds me back most of the time is sensitivities. You get to an event and you see there are some elements that are questioning how you would do your jokes, and so it doesn't give you freedom as much. So that's where you become cautious of what you say, how you say it, where you say it. But the thing is, over the years too, I've learned how to do that properly. And it's a walk in the park now.
Alibaba's status as a top comedian has given him many opportunities.
All right, so this is it's like feedback here. Okay, all right, yeah, so Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is Alibaba Seriously, and on Alibaba Seriously, you know we have no holds barred. We talk about everything and everyone. We talk about everybody, and so that is what we are doing today. We do this every 2 to 4 p.m. on Nigeria Info. My name is Alibaba, and my gang will still be joining me, and when they come in, we'll go through all the news headlines that we have here, and then we'll continue with the program. Join us.
2 years ago, the owner of Cool FM called me and said he's read some stuff that I've written online, because I'm very active on social network, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm very active on those platforms, and asked if I could do a radio program that will be laced with humor. And I said, oh, no sweats. And so he said, go ahead. And I created Alibaba Seriously.
Welcome back to Alibaba Seriously.
What are we talking to?
Are you going to make something up? Okay, let's just leave it.
Alibaba Seriously is a take on everything under the sun, apart from the Holy Spirit. Everything. And Holy Spirit, because it's written in the Bible that is the only thing that God will not forgive anybody for. So because we all want to make heaven, so we left Holy Spirit. So, but every other thing we talk about. And so on the show, we take issues, tear them apart, and make light of it.
Wait, okay, Zoe, what do you want between now and Sunday?
Can I give options?
Which one? What do you want between now and Sunday?
I want an all-expense paid trip.
To where?
Anywhere outside Nigeria.
Anywhere. You are going to Okija Shrine.
No, I saw in Nigeria.
Okija Shrine is outside Nigeria. when you get there, you will not know where you are.
In Nigeria. It's outside.
Alibaba has conquered the comedy world in Nigeria, but away from the mic, his passion is on the pitch.